Hello, hello, and welcome to Heroes of the Storm! We're gonna play some today. And as you can see, we just had an update recently, and Sylvanas has been released. Pretty sweet skill set that she has, and we're gonna show her to you here in a minute. But things are a little different. I don't know if you guys have watched other Heroes of the Storm. I'm sure you have at this point, especially if you're watching this video. But things have UI's changed around a little bit, some graphical stuff mainly, but everything else is pretty much the same. You still have daily quests that you can do, and I just hit 10 a second ago with Malfurion here, and so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Sylvanas, and she is, I think, ranged assassin, much like Vala and Raynor. She has a pretty cool skill set, and this is also a feature I wanted to show you guys, because this is very, very different compared to a lot of other MOBAs, except maybe Smite. Smite does have a bit of a practice arena, but essentially it gives you a lane that you can tool around with. You can level yourself up automatically, you can toggle the minions on and off, reset everything, and basically allows you to play with the builds, because there are a lot of different builds. But with Sylvanas in particular, we have Withering Fire, Shadow Dagger, Haunting Wave, Black Arrows, and then of course your hero ability upon leveling up to 10, which right now you have Wailing Arrow and Possession, which is pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and take a look. Withering Fire is actually something I toyed around with her for like about 30 seconds before I turned this on. But let's go ahead and turn the minions on and kind of show you what she's like. Yeah, we're up against Arthas here. We have some healing support, but basically every time you fire off a Withering Fire, it automatically seeks out the nearest hero. If there's not a hero, it just goes to the nearest minion. But she's really, really useful, especially against minion waves, because as you can see, every time she pings one of the minions, it stuns them for 1 second. And there's also a talent that allows you to extend that. But what's really nice about her Withering Fire is that as you're near minion waves, you're able to toss out her little daggers here, which deals basically damage over time, and it spreads. Now if you get enough of the little guys lower enough health, and then start pinging that and kill them, you can keep Withering Fire essentially replenished and rapid fire onto the nearest hero. Really, really good for combos, and that's what I think she's the strongest at. She's really, really good at not only comboing, but repositioning with her Banshees. As you can see, she can teleport. Yeah. And that makes her extremely useful with battlefield control. And this Arthas is just kind of stupid since he's an NPC. I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully my damage over time will knock him out. Nope, never mind. Although he is dumb enough to think that he can get away. Ha ha ha. Don't come back with that lower health. But as you can see, she's really good at crowd control. But a weird mix of crowd control and single target. So she's very, very strong. I'm not sure if that is because she's a new release, and MOBAs tend to make new releases extremely OP. But they did buff Jaina as well, so I'm not sure if Jaina and Sylvanas suffer from that, or if this is going to end up being rather balanced in the long run. Let's go ahead and toss our daggers onto Arthas. He's pretty tough, but that's okay. So you kind of want to split, when you're in a laning situation, you want to split your damage between the minions to stall them out, and then also replace your Withering Fire, but then you also want to bam 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 rapid fire onto them. You do get more charges off of a dead hero, so you can pretty much, if you get into a big team fight and you start single targeting some of the squishier guys, you're basically just going to keep your DPS going constantly, and it's pretty cool. She doesn't really seem to use a ton of mana on a regular basis, so you can pretty much, well, I say that, but I've got a Malfurion in lane, so it could very much be false because he's probably innervating me. Let's go ahead and kill Arthas once more. Yeah! Take that. She's pretty fun though, not gonna lie, and I'm currently working on getting enough gold to unlock her permanently for myself, because I don't feel like dropping, I think it was like $10 for buying her outright, which is abhorrent. The price that they have on buying single heroes is kind of ridiculous, and it's not something that I approve of. There's also a talent you can use, yeah, the corruption might be useful, but I don't know. You'd probably have to build something around it. Malfurion seems to be in a bit of trouble. Let's take care of that. Bit of aggro. But Malfurion and Sylvanas in the lane is actually pretty powerful. I did a quick bot game and played as Malfurion, laned with a Sylvanas, and we essentially had their first fort taken out in the first few minutes, and had gotten a few kills under our belts already. Let's see. Free Withering Fire. That is something that you want to think about, is when you have a full charge and you don't intend on going full out onto a hero, just ping it out on minions, because you'll refill as you kill more minions, and it's a bit of a waste of damage potential if you're not constantly putting that out, and if you're just saving those 5 charges, because that's essentially a dead skill. So making sure you're always using your skills, no matter what hero you're on. Obviously there's different playstyles, different abilities with different heroes, but let's go ahead and teleport over here, reposition myself, and let's just go ahead and start. Get a few kills to get Withering Fire back. But anyways, just wanted to use this as something for you guys to look at and kind of check out as I yap on about the game in general. But I got this key a little bit ago, not too long ago. Finally, been waiting for a key for a very long time. So happy that it came, and it's interesting. It's in beta, so unfortunately, it's going to suffer a lot of matchmaking issues if you're looking for player versus player. Not only wait time, but you're gonna have to probably team up with friends in order to not get super frustrated with the pugs. Random people seem to be, at least the majority in the beta, don't seem to understand, or at least are taking great joy in trolling their team. So you can waste, you know, a good 20 minutes on a bad team, unfortunately. And this is not League of Legends. You generally have not been able to see people carry their entire team through a match, so you might want to keep that in mind. So I've been playing a lot of cooperative. It's a good way to level and take care of your quests and everything, and it's a good way to get used to all of the heroes. Nice thing is, as you level up your account, it'll give you gold bonuses. It'll give you other free-to-play slots that it'll actually unlock for the rotation, so you can play more. There we go. So yeah, that's a pretty cool way of testing out different builds, because you can basically reset level. Boom. There you go. Now you can try an entirely different build and see how effective that is. But let's go ahead and quit out here real quick. There is no surrender, no conceding option, so you are stuck, and that's why the trolling players is a bit of an issue. Leveling up to 10 gets you a stim pack. Woo woo. So you can you have the basically the time limit of earning more stuff. But I'll go ahead and show you some of the other heroes. There are other modes, but you do have to be 30 to be in what is essentially ranked. And then you have team ranked and custom games. Quick match, though, is what you're going to be doing if you want to go into... Oh, they changed it. Yeah, sorry, they changed the UI a little bit, so I'm looking down here for it. Quick match is what it is for finding real players to play against. Not exactly quick to find, though. You can practice, of course. But hero-wise, pretty good selection so far, especially for a beta. And as you can see, I've got a few of them leveled up. If you don't mind dropping the 2,000 gold right off the bat, Vala is actually a very strong hero and very cheap. So if you want to find a particular hero to grind out money and really get comfortable with and play over and over again, Vala would be a good choice. Raynor, they have you training with the tutorials and everything, but he's right now. And as I said before, they did buff Jaina a little bit. Kerrigan is always kind of scary to go up against. But Arthas I liked playing around with. So quite a few to see. And of course, it being a MOBA, the changes every update are going to change the meta a little bit, change the strongest hero set and everything like that. So anyways, just thought I would put this up just to kind of preface HOTS videos that I'll probably be releasing, just so it's not like, hey, HOTS out of nowhere. But hope you guys are able to get keys yourself. Feel free to add me. I think, yeah, I'm Memoocan 1990, so feel free to throw a friend request at me, because if you party up with your friends, you actually get 50% more experience, and basically it makes playing with friends is already fun, and it makes it more profitable. So find friends, play, have fun, and they slate this as a casual MOBA, and it's pretty good at doing so. And I'll talk a lot about the in-game mechanics and everything later on, maybe during a match. But for now, I'll leave that here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully see you guys on my list here, and we can play together. So, anyways, see you guys. You've got some